Whoa, watch out. I think we're live. How are you going? Game 2. Who have we got there? We've got Josh Hart. We've got 12 minutes till tip off. This is pretty good. This is pretty fun. Let's bloody go. The Blues got a big win last night. We're wearing the Gazy top today. Check this out. What do you reckon? Who's stoked? I bloody am. We got the Gazy top. Look at this. Gazy! That's all right. I got the Gazy Spurs. We're broken and open. I think old mate got me this one for, what was it, Christmas maybe? Yeah, awesome. Let's bloody go. So, who's got some questions? What are we looking at? What are we vibing on? Let's do the damn thing. I'm excited. Game 2. Can we make that scroll? Yeah, no, what do you reckon? All right. So we have Celtics, Mavericks. Look at KP and his big dumb Latvian face. Kristaps, shoot the ball good. What is he? Transylvanian Jim? Yes. Kristaps is come to shoot the ball. 1 3. 2 3. 3 3. Yeah, maybe not. Anyway, vibes, thoughts. Who wants to know what's going on in this one? I'm excited. I'm stoked. I can't wait for this game too. Luka, he's going to play. He's got what, a thoracic weird thing. Isn't that like the thing that killed Markel Fultz? That and the grease fire. So we'll see what happens in that. It's going to be very, very fun to see what happens in this game. The way that Kyrie plays after a really disappointing game 1. I love that ESPN's like, also, hey, screw it. We'll just add somebody else to this panel. That's Josh Hart. We tried Chris Paul. He was boring as hell. So we'll get Josh Hart to jump on. What are we doing here? They just need to keep adding people to that panel. Just what's the number of people we can get on a pre-game panel? Do you reckon you can get it up to about 10, 12? Get a full dozen? Get an entire team, 15 dudes out there. JJ Redick just out there just spewing. He's got a weird thing going on with his hair. God, he's still got a punchable face, doesn't he? Mike Breen, the legend. Doris, love a bit of DB. Look at her go. You know that she's just fuming that Joel Embiid didn't make the finals, though. Fuming. Absolutely fuming. Man. But JJ, he's got like this weird little thing going on with his hair there. Tricky. How angry is he that he doesn't have this Lakers job? Or as we threw out there the other day on the old NBA Straya, was it Outback Takehouse? The entire idea was them to float out his name for the Lakers job. It's like, oh, hey, JJ, we'll float your name out there so you're looked at as like a real candidate. But we're not going to get you the gig, right? Because when LeBron buys the Las Vegas team, you'll have been thought of as a coaching candidate already, and we'll just get you. It'll be seen as a big marketing coup. So, yeah, keep an eye on that one. So, JJ Redick, Las Vegas coach when LeBron buys that team. Anyway, what have we got? Another 10 minutes before tip-off. This is pretty fun. Loving this Gazy jersey. Look how nice it is. It's so clean. So clean. It's bloody beautiful is what it is. I'm loving it. You better be loving it too. Still, Luka, he's got the big strapping around. That's what? Around his adductor. That didn't look good. Oh, God. Strap in. I wonder if he's actually going to get out there. How's that 3-point shot looking for Luka if he's got that massive amount of strapping? So, I don't know. It's probably not great. Either way, look, the Mavs are still rampant underdogs here. And I'm still backing the Mavs, I think, to at least cover this game. I don't know if they win it, but everybody's sort of saying, oh, the Celtics didn't even play their best game last game and they still won. They had 7 dudes hit multiple threes. How is that not one of their best games? Of course it's one of their best games. That's just silly. Whereas the Mavs, they got Luka firing an absolutely sweet FA from everybody else. I'll tell you what Jason Kidd should do. Oh, really, Jim? Have you got some thoughts about Jason Kidd and his coaching? Yes, play Dante Exum, you idiot. Jaden Hardy, he's just like out there being a gunner. He scored all his points in garbage time the other day, apart from one shot that he hit. So I think we get more Dante. Get Dante out there, just running rings around him on defense. You got to stop that point of attack shit. It's like between Drew Holiday and Derek White. You know who's really good at jumping passing lanes when they're swinging that ball around the outside? Bloody Dante Exum. He's awesome. All right. Have you got your Moldies on? How's your Moldies looking? I better put one on. I reckon Tatum 25 plus points, Kyrie 20, Luka 25. I think we get Derek White 15 plus. PJ Washington goes for over 10. No worries there. What about your rebounds? Oh, where's Derek Lively? 6 plus. Luka, 8 plus again. Ooh, PJ Washington. I don't know. How's he going to go? Oh, Dan Drosha. Oh, Sea Kings. Hey, Sydney Sea Kings. I love this. I love this one. Thank you, Drosha. I absolutely love this jersey. It is a thing of bloody beauty. The Gazy. What else we got? We got Tatum. He just doesn't get below 10 rebounds at this point, so we're going to keep rolling with that one. Al Horford, no. Stick clear of that. Gafford, no. Where's Derek Lively? Give me some. Oh, we're ready to put the Lively 6 in. Assists, Luka, 6 plus, because they really stymied that game last time around. Tatum, 4 plus. I think he has a bit of a weird one. 4 plus for Derek White. Kyrie, 2 plus. And your threes. What are we going to go for some threes? Luka. Didn't like that injury. I'm going to steer clear of his threes. Might just be a little bit off. Kyrie, though. Let's go. Bounce back. Bounce back for Kyrie. Let's go 3 plus threes for Kyrie Irving. PJ Washington, 2 plus. And I reckon we're good. Let's do it. Add that one in. That's a pretty big bet, I'll tell you. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I got to log back in. What are you doing? How many times have I logged in on this computer? Anyway, so the vibes for this, you got Joey Mars. Oh, mate, I fucking love watching this Celtics team play. Hey, you know the coolest thing about being up 1-0 in this goddamn thing is that you're up 1-0 and you're not down like 0-1. It's bloody good. You know how we got up 1-0? I went and watched The Town, and I was like, hey, you know who my favorite dude in The Town is? Jeremy Renner. I love Jeremy Renner. He's the best, bro. So I just took a little bit of inspiration from Jeremy Renner, and we went out and we won game 1, man. So game 2, how does Joey Muzz approach this? Look, I just think overall, there is so much overreaction every single game in these playoffs, right? We spent a week literally looking at this matchup, the Mavs versus the Celtics. Everybody's look, the Celtics, they have these holes, they have a few problems, and then Kristaps Porzingis comes out and blows those holes away. He's like, I don't care about your holes. I'm from Latvia. We've got holes coming out the wazoo. We're holy, holy, holy. Check this out. Here's a 3 in your face. Boom. They won that game in the first quarter. They sort of then basically held on from there. They fought back after that massive Mavs run in the third quarter, right? Whereas the Mavs, I think, when the Mavs got it down to 8 points, they went the next 8 possessions without scoring. So they completely cooked that, right? And so what's going to happen is the Mavs, if they can just hit a much more level of, consistent scoring throughout this game, they should be absolutely fine to at least keep this close. I also love that the Sydney Sea Kings out there saying, Ranga! It's like, hey, that's our word. Only I may use it. I'm having to explain to the squid as well, the 5-year-old squid. We've got the other baby squid out in the background. You can hear him sort of yelling here and there. But the older squid, the 5-year-old squid, having to explain to him about having red hair. He doesn't actually have the reddest of red hair, right? So he's lucky. But it's like, yes, your dad's a little bit different to everybody. He's got red hair and a big beard. You think that makes him cool? And the 5-year-old's like, yes. I'm like, that is the correct answer. And if anyone tells you different, you punch him in the face. All right. That's just good dadding. Joshua, the grey Mamba jersey. Look, this is beautiful. Surely the Celtics tradition of bottling game 2 comes to the fore. So I said this before on in the video, the pre-game video, the preview that we had, the old drop-off preview. And what happens is, so this is the unstoppable force of Dallas in game 2s versus the very movable object of Boston in game 2s. Because what does Boston do? Oh, here's a pant leg. Let's shit down in the game 2, because they did it against Miami. They did it against Cleveland. And what did the Mavs do against both the Clippers? Well, they lost game 1, came back and won game 2. What do they do against the Thunder? They lost game 1, came back and won game 2. What do they do against the Wolves? That's right. They won game 1 and game 2 on the road. They're the best covering road team in the NBA for a bloody reason. And we get so caught up in the one little moment of like, geez, Porzingis was amazing. Yeah, he hasn't played for a month and a half. He was fresher than a bloody like steak that I'm out there trying to cook right now. Like, it's chaos. I don't expect the Zinger to be quite as good in this one. And there we go. Sea Kings. Like that one. Good. Again, only I may use that term. Yeah, I don't know. Redheads. They're the only, we're the only folks that you can be racist about. And it's apparently okay. Go figure. I don't like it. I don't have to like it. I got to suck it up apparently. Or I'll fight you. Anyway, so look, I expect the Mavs to basically figure out some more movement off the ball. You'll probably see, look, what was their biggest strength going into a bunch of this? Those weird oops, the dunks, the pick and rolls with Lively and co. I think they'll use Lively a little bit more as a creator in the paint as he's rolling off a Luka pass and stuff like that. And they didn't quite have enough time to do that last time around, right? So they'll give themselves a little bit more time, a little bit more space to be a little bit more creative. And you'll see more of those oops, a couple of dunks here and there, at least to free up the likes of Gafford and Lively. What I don't want to see them do is go, oh, we'll match fire with fire and we'll put Dwight Powell out there. Like that sort of gear. It's like, don't do that. Don't put your other sort of losers out there. What's the Maxi Kleber? We'll put Maxi Kleber out there to shoot some threes. Don't do that, Mavs. Try to stick to your own game, see how it works, and then go home and away you go, right? So either way, Luka and the Mavs, yeah, cool. As long as there's not an alert about Luka not playing, we're all good. Otherwise, I expect a big Tatum game as well. I think after what he shot 6 of 16 in game 1, it was not a very good Jason Tatum game, even though he played well in a whole bunch of different other stuff, right? He played really, really well in a bunch of the other sort of aspects of the game. He had a bunch of, crappy turnovers, whatever. But what you'll see, I think, is way more of a sort of like focused bang on Tatum. And it might be to the detriment of the Celtics a little bit. So I expect Tatum to sort of have a pretty handy game, put up plenty of numbers, and away we go. Matty George says, less Maxi, more Dante. That's about right. No Maxi Kleber. That should be your change. Just go F it. We're going small. We don't need a center. PJ Washington, you're our center. You cover the zinger. Extreme zinger meal. And away you go. Get me more Dante. Just need that bounce on defense. Cover those passing lanes. I've got a bloody splinter in my hand. What is going on there? I'm like, what is stuck in my head? What's going on? Oh. There we go. Got it. That was weird. Anyway. Jim MD. But yeah, give me more Dante. I love this. All right, now we've got the Magic brings out the trophy. Was that Dr. J? Oh, this is lovely, isn't it? All right, we're just about to tip. We've got folks out there on the court. They're in Boston. Geez, it'd be good to go to one of these, wouldn't it? And the weirdest part is, so we pointed this out on Twitter the other day. What they don't have on these courts is a Larry O.B. There's no Larry O'Brien trophy on the court. And then someone pointed out that they're superimposing the Larry O'Brien and the YouTube TV like sponsorships on the US broadcast. But on the broadcast that we get, it's not there. Pretty weird, right? Anyway. Good stuff. All right, we're about to tip. Should we piss off? We might pop back in at halftime. Does that sound good? Because I'll let you watch this in peace. DJJ, Kyrie, Luka, PJ, Dan Gafford. I expected Lively to probably start by this point, but I wonder if they'll move Gafford to the bench. I wonder if he'll not start the second half. My question. Drew, JB, Tatum, Whitenell. Love this. Celtics by 10, says Jamie Reeves. Throw us out your rest of your predictions. What do you think? I reckon Mavs by 2. I reckon we get a thriller. Can't bloody wait. All right. Chuck in your predictions really quick. Let's do it. Go, go, go. And we'll catch you at halftime. Game 2 of the NBA Finals has started. Roar!